Welcome back, everybody, to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. I hope you're all having a good weekend. So Forbidden Mist, which is the Hunter Endless Battle, is up now. So these are the three. We're getting the Assassin with the SP, the Hunter with the SP, and the Vanguard with the new Vanguard as such. They're always probably going to have now the Assassin and the Hunter one because they want you to basically get a little bit of FOMO and want to spend on the two SPs. That's just typical gacha gaming. As you can see, the point breakdown for the Hunters is Artemis obviously gets the big old point boost, and then Arcadia, which is the next newest Hunter, Rebecca, Ryzeris. But really it's Artemis, Arcadia, and Rebecca with the big boosts. And then we got Ryzeris, Taylor, and Botmark 2 with the small boosts, the 5%. So if we look at the strategy, the boss itself hasn't changed, but the top point scorers who are doing almost 69 million points of damage, they're all using the same team. So it is the Hunter Commander, and then Taylor. Go Taylor. We're using an elite at endgame. There we go. That's always a reason to celebrate. Rebecca, Ryzeris, Arcadia, and then Artemis. As you see, these guys all have a maxed out Artemis as such. They're getting those big points. They can do 68, but I can do 65 with a much weaker Artemis. Now, I'm going to show you guys two strats. So this is that team if you wanted to get the most points possible. My Artemis is a 2-copy Artemis. As such, at the second copy, you get the X10. And you see I have her not in an Unleashed because I don't have enough Unleashed pieces for all my Hunters yet, but Unleashed and Bug. Obviously, with the bug gear on all of them, you want to go for the damage to insectoids, right? Plus, then all of their associated stats they want, like crit rate and attack speed and such. Taylor, he's just in an old school full Sun Signet. Just making sure he's in all attack. He is. We're using good old Soaring Medallion, right? Soaring Medallion, it's tried and true, like that in Chaos Chip. It's just that good, even at endgame. And then, so Artemis, Taylor, those are the prototypes. You want to use your highest level middle prototype. And then when you're not running any supports, really you're just your highest level last prototype. Now, Rebecca, she is in Unleashed and Bug. Same thing applies. You want to look for stuff with damage to insectoid substats. Arcadia, Unleashed and Bug. And then my Ryzeris, Unleashed and Bug. Keep in mind, everybody except for Artemis on this team is, I guess, and Taylor. Taylor's X20, Artemis is X10. All three of my other Hunters are Hyper Evolved 120 and X30. So that is obviously the higher your X level, the higher your evolution level, the higher your score is going to be. Now, this is the top of the ladder, the top of the spear, the pointy part. This is the high-end team. I am going to, in this video, I am going to show you guys the Dominic strat, which is the ideal strat if you do not have a Artemis. So stay tuned after this run, and we'll go through that team comp for everybody else that doesn't have a copy of Artemis. So here's how I'm doing. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. It's just, it got me decent points. So I am putting Rebecca and Taylor on manual. The reason why is since I'm not running Dom, since I don't have a melee unit, I do need to put Taylor up near the boss in order to make sure my Ryzeris doesn't die. So now what I'm doing is I'm holding Rebecca's ult for when the shield comes down. Everyone else I'm just kind of letting go. But since Rebecca is my main damage dealer, I'm holding her ult for when the shield comes down. Which it comes down fairly quickly when you're running all these guys. Taylor, I'm going to keep Taylor up front for now. And honestly, you want to kind of ult with Rebecca prior to the shields come down, because you see her laying into him. And she's actually going to be keeping going, like through the entire topple phase. You can pretty much run Rebecca. So ideally, try to get her off like a second before the shield comes down. And you see with my Ryzeris in the back left-hand corner, she is taking more damage. Now, I know if you don't have a hero in melee range, he will just rock throw the backline units until they're dead. So as such, we're kind of using Taylor for now to soak up, to kind of take that melee spot, to take the heat off of my back row Hunters, but we are going to eventually chuck Taylor to the back so that he can stay alive too. So I'm going to try to time my Ryzeris a little bit better. There we go, 1 second. Because you see, it does take her a little bit of time to wind up. I think you could maybe get away with two stacks on the shield. It's not really seconds, it's stacks. So we're gonna leave Taylor up front for this one. I'm gonna try to time my Rebecca ult a little bit better. Oh, nope. Looks like we're still one tap in. And now I'm actually gonna take my Taylor to the back. See, my health on my Taylor is down to about half. I don't really want him dying because that's less points since he is a 5-point bonus hero. So we're gonna pump him to the back and then we're gonna put him on manual. Now Rosaris can die once, given that she's got a revive mechanic. So I'm gonna try to time my Rosaris or my Arcadia Rebecca. Oh wow, I sound like my grandma. So you see there, Rosaris did die. And I'm hoping she's not gonna die again because you're only gonna get that one revive. But now she is gonna be taking the rock throws to the face. See, there it is right there, and dead. So possibly I probably should have left my Taylor up front to take the heat off. So let's see what kind of score we can get regardless. Not good. 62 is not going to cut it. Let's retry. Let's try to do that again. Let's try to time my stuff a little bit better too. So Taylor on manual, Rebecca on manual. Already Rebecca's taking heat. Let's just pop him. Wait, there. And let's pop Rebecca like a second earlier. So boom, go Artemis, go. Rebecca. I think I was a little late on that. A little late on that timing. But that shield does come down very, very quickly when you're running all of the hunters. Oh, it goes so fast. It goes so fast. You're gonna have to try to time it a little bit better. And we're gonna leave Taylor up here a little longer. You see the health pool on my Rebecca. Taylor does have a brief moment where he is immune, but it is so small. But normally, before I had chucked him to the back, I'm not going to chuck him to the back this time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to leave him up here for one more go, just to try to ensure that my my Ryzeris stays standing. Let's pop her now. Okay, so now let's take him, pop him back here. Let's see if my Ryzeris can now live till the end of the fight. Because now he is going to be chucking rocks at her. She gets one revive. So she survived that one. So there we go. I think we're good now. Now I just need Taylor to live and Ryzeris to live. Although I don't even know if we're going to get another topple. Let's see. Since there's only 6 seconds left, I'm just going to start pumping into him right now with Rebecca. There we go. Everybody lived. And we almost got the same score. Almost got 65 million. Which, 65 million with a 2-copy Artemis, I don't think that's that bad. So that's the basic strat if you have Artemis. So now let's go over and let's look at the Taylor or the Dominic strat.
So I did try the Taylor method, and for me, Purin was the best for my roster. If you don't have Purin, you can still run Taylor in there, and I would still run the 3 hunters because they're giving you the majority of your bonus points. So for gear, I do have Dom in a bug gear, you see right there. Then you see Ryzeris is in bug, and Rebecca is also in bug gear. Now, I couldn't put bug gear on Arcadia because I don't have enough crit rate gloves, and I can't make, for some reason I can't make it work. So Arcadia is staying in her Unleashed set. So yes, Soaring Medallion is still the best prototype even when you're not running Taylor. I tried a lot of the other ones. And I couldn't really find a better one. So Sorting Medallion it is. Go figure. So we got 2 dungeons in this set that require purple prototypes, which we still use to this day. So that's kind of cool. So if you remember how this worked before, it was all about timing Dom and the hunters for when the shield was broken. But Purin in the mix really screws up that old rotation. So it's going to be a lot quicker. So let's run it on 1x speed. So I find that right off the bat, everyone's going to have enough energy that we're going to get, even though his shield is up, we're going to put a mark onto the beast right now. We're going to blow through everyone's cooldowns, because with Purin in there, she's increasing the energy. So you see the mark is up and it exploded when the shield was down. And then we're immediately going to get another mark up, and we're going to punch Rebecca back in. So that mark's probably going to explode when he stands up. Yeah, so we're losing a little bit there, but that's okay. And then with Dom, you can pretty much just keep alting. Now, I'm not going to use Rebecca and Ryzeris into this one. I am going to use Arcadia to punch that shield. But I'm going to play this one like we would have played before, and then ult into Dom. I do it right now because there's more attacks incoming, and Rebecca, her ult is so long. I want to try to get as much firepower into that mark as possible. And then we're going to have another mark coming up right away too. This one's not going to pop when he's toppled. But let's save her for the shield. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. And we are going to pop Rebecca now, because she gets a little bit of benefit from increased energy regeneration as well. So there we go. Mark's up. Let's punch the hunters into them. Come on, Rebecca. Hurry up. There we go. We missed a little getting Rebecca into that mark, but she's probably going to get into the tail end of this one. That's kind of funny. So I'm not going to use Rebecca now. I'm going to save her for the next topple. So, oh. Yeah, let's, whoa, jeez. Let's save his ult. That's going to take it down. All right. Oh, I mistimed that one. I had to mark up a little early. But, oh well, not perfect. And my brain's pretty sloshy today. You guys get the point, right? Play around with it. Try to get the timings to work out best for you. I'm going to save her ult that time because the shield's going to be up. I'm going to use Dom's, though, because he can get his ult back up before the shield goes down. So look at Dom's energy. It's already, like, up there. Ready to go. And that's due to having Purin on the team. So let's not do it on... Oh, I was doing it on 2, but let's do it on 1. There we go. Now we're going to get max mark damage. Time that perfectly. And that's what you kind of got to do. You got to time for the mark to go on and for them to start unloading onto him as soon as the shield comes down. And he's toppled. So yeah, I know that he's going to have a shield up. Actually, let's use Rebecca there. I was about 2 seconds too slow because Rebecca can get back around. Yes, Yoda. See that 2 seconds that I was slow on Rebecca I could have used right now. But my brain is foggy. How'd we do? Oh, and I didn't even time his ult to go off at the proper time. But look at that, I got my best score. So cool, 46. Whereas I think the Mega Krakens were getting, what, 47, 48, 49? Let's see. Yeah, 49. So 47.3 is Monzi. That's another fellow content creator. Wait, 43? Oh, 47. 47. So I'm not going to get on the leaderboard with 46. But that's okay. I'm cool because on my server, this score is enough to get me number 1. And I would recommend that you all also don't just get the best score possible for you and see where the chips land on your server. So that fight going over once more. Remember, Rebecca is in bug gear. I have Ryzeris in bug gear. I have Dom in bug gear. If you had enough bug gear to make a really good set on Arcadia, go ahead. Problem with it is if I had like her Unleashed set on the bottom, then of course I got lots of bug gear for the top 3 slots. But now I don't have any attack bug gear attack boots. and I don't have another Unleashed attack boot, so I'm kind of just stuck with not being able to do Arcadia. So maybe, well, you know, if I had a bug set for her, I could probably do a better score than I'm doing now. But again, I'm cool with it. So ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you don't have Piran, then you're going to want to run Taylor in there. Sorting Medallion's your friend. Play around with the timing. Piran in there kind of screws up the timing. If you want to see what the timing looked like with Taylor, go back to my previous video covering Forbidden Mist and check out that, because the timing is completely different. The cadence of the fight is completely different, but it's a lot more structured, and you can do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me today. I'm pounding the NyQuil after this. I get these uploaded. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Get the best score possible for you. See you in the next one, everybody. If I don't make any more videos after today, please send my wife flowers. Catch you in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.